something oddly familiar about this entire setup in the space I'm in. It looks familiar, but I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Hey guys, my name's Adam and welcome to Canadians React, and I actually have my very first guest on the show, Joseph De Benedictis. Welcome, Joseph, to the garage.
Thank you. Wow, I didn't know I was first or a guest.
You're the first one, other than Ryan Bender, to be on the show. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
If you don't know Joseph, guys, you should go check out his channel, Joseph De Benedictis. It is a mouthful, just like all the food that he eats.
Lots of food.
He does lots of food content.
We just came from eating at 4 places in about an hour.
Yeah, on Main Street Newmarket, we've literally had 4 different places. We had tacos, we had
Ramen,
we had butter tarts,
and we had
a
pesto
sandwich,
and a beef sandwich.
Yeah,
and coffee from the Metropolis,
which is run by, I think, Peter McKinnon. So that was cool to check that out. We didn't get we didn't see him there, but great spot. Just a little expensive for what it is.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
anyways,
what are we doing?
So no, you tell me what we're doing. The guest gets to choose the video, and Joseph, of course, got to pick a video of himself.
Not really.
Not really.
Sort of.
Sort of. Well, you explain it. Who is this, Joseph?
So this guy's name is Tyler Bucket. He's an American who reacts to Canadian things. Very similar to what I do on my channel, except I bring my American friend Jason Holler and experience Canadian things. So he actually reacted to one of our videos.
Okay.
And I brought Jason, the American, into Canada, and we went to Canadian Tire. So this is Tyler watching us.
Canada store.
Reacting to us in Canadian Tire and him as an American. So it's like very crazy.
So he's reacting to you at Canadian Tire while we're now going to react to him watching you.
Right. It's very meta. And, maybe you shouldn't upload this. I don't know.
No. Joseph, I must say, you have a very nice shirt on.
Thank you. Well, you did a good job creating it, helping me create it.
Yeah, so if you want a shirt like Joseph's, fries, cheese curds, gravy.
Minus the stains
from the
ramen.
Yeah. Go to okanshop.com. If you punch in Joseph15, you'll get 15% off your entire order.
Wait, do I get that deal first?
No.
Perfect.
All right, so without further ado, Joseph, and we're gonna try something new on this channel where we actually stop the video to discuss.
Yeah. Well, what did you do before?
We used to just go through it and talk over it. People would kill us.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
We're gonna try something new.
We'll see what happens. I'm sure there'll be a mixture of both.
All right.
Here we go.
What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about Canadian Tire. Now, maybe there's something I don't understand. Maybe I'm a little out of the loop here, but what is with all the hype over a tire store? Canadian Tire? I mean, we don't have Canadian Tire here in the United States. I don't know what's going on at Canadian Tire, and believe me, I can appreciate a good tire as much as the next guy, I guess, but it's a tire store, right? Like, it's called Canadian Tire. I assume it's a tire store. What people are like, oh, Canadian Tire this, Canadian Tire that. You gotta learn about Canadian Tire. And I'm just sitting here thinking, tires? Why do Canadians love tires? So, like, what kind of tires are we talking about here? How great are these? So here we are. Here we are. I'm ready to learn about Canadian Tire. I have a video I found here of actually an American exploring Canadian Tire for the first time, which I will get to share in that experience of seeing Canadian Tire for the first time.
So meta.
Before that, I found this little Google search where there were some questions and answers about Canadian Tire that I feel like might help prepare me for what this is all about, I guess. What stores are like Canadian Tire, like in America? Canadian Tire. Competitors include Home Depot, Walmart. Does Home Depot sell tires? Probably. Walmart has a lot. I mean, I wouldn't call Walmart a tire store. Rona, I'm not sure what that is. Canadian Tire Corp, okay. Does Canadian Tire have a good reputation? I think so. Canadian Tire is the most reputable company in Canadian commerce?
Cool.
Wait, why does it have such a good reputation? Like, really great customer service and an experience? And
that's the least of their
according to a
strengths.
report released that offers a snapshot and how Canadians' perceptions of companies. So they have a really good perception by the Canadian public. Very cool. Who makes Canadian Tire? Probably just some company. Canadian Tire Corp. Yep. What's Canadian Tire's nickname?
Crappy Tire.
Crappy Tire.
I had never caught
Crappy
that
Tire?
before all the comments on our video.
Yeah.
I'm so
I didn't know.
confused, man. Crappy Tire.
They actually
Why
had
would
to
you want
buy
to go
the
somewhere?
They actually had to buy, Canadian Tire actually had to buy the domain Crappy Tire so that they could have control over it.
No way.
Because they didn't want someone else buying it and then making like a
So where
parody
does it just
store.
go? Does it just link to their main website?
I think it just doesn't go anywhere. I think they just own it.
Just
and
dead.
It's just dead link.
That's great.
The nickname is Crappy Tire. Why do you want crappy tires? I figured they had the best
Literal-
tires in all of
the
Canada.
literal,
right?
thought
it is
process behind
colloquially
it is
known
fantastic.
by Canadians as
Just
Crappy
classic comedy.
Tire. Is that like a term of endearment or something? I don't get it. Although this is an affectionate nickname, not a disparaging remark, okay? Gonna head down to the Crappy Tire. Canadian Tire failed in the US. Why is that? Because of competition from Walmart and Home Depot. I mean, Walmart and Home Depot aren't really even tire stores.
Walmart is more than.
What else do we have here? What makes Canadian Tire different?
They have a whole auto section.
Has a sustainable competitive advantage that stems from its trusted brand, modern store network. I don't get it. Like, is this an automotive store? Like, do you bring your car there? Do they do tire changes? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
It's like a mix of Home Depot and Walmart.
Let's head to the video. Let's cut to the chase. American explores Canadian Tire, and I am ready to explore Canadian Tire.
Joseph's
What do you hope to see here today? What's your expectation?
That's the front of the store, by the way. I like the font. Canadian Tire.
It is nice.
It's like, it looks kind of like a normal store, though. Not really like a auto body shop like I would expect from the name.
Whole stack of tires that goes up to the ceiling.
It's pretty good. Pretty genius.
He just asked, what do you expect to see there? And the American's like, whole stack of tires as far as the eye can see.
Jason is so good. He's so he's so
that is
spot on
literally
with
what
his
I think
comedy
too.
and
every tire
the thought
imaginable.
process he brings to the
Canadian
videos.
Tire.
Like racks and racks, rows of tires.
It's not going to be what you think, sir.
We lure them in with the tire. And boom, we sell them a blender.
That's
that's from
Jim Gaffigan's
Jim Gaffigan.
Canadian Tire bit.
Boom.
I'm guessing this is his Canadian friend. He's saying, it's not what you think. What does that mean? It's not what you think. And what is this blender? Is there a Canadian Tire blender?
I want to know if he's legitimately not knowing or just playing into the.
I think he
not
legitimately doesn't know.
Doesn't know yet?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be
Some tires.
That's funny.
What do you mean there's some tires? It's called Canadian Tire. What do you mean there's some tires? Isn't it all tires? Is this not a tire store?
Canadian
I
Tire.
don't know. I'm sure it started out as like just an auto shop. Comment down below. Where did Canadian Tire start? How did it start out? And now it's much, much more.
So I have zero expectation of what to expect.
It's much more than a tire store. This is going in a direction I didn't know it was going to go in. We're really pivoting here. This is kind of throwing me off. Is there a lot more to Canadian Tire than I understand? Like, hold up.
What's in the
I
name?
can pull up their website, actually. Canadian Tire. Okay.
They got a tire
There's
on
a
the front?
tire.
Yep.
What is this?
A mattress.
What is all this? It's like a mattress.
mattress.
So funny.
Pots and pans? Top sellers. Vacuum cleaner? Storage boxes? A cutting board? What is going on? Some brakes. That has to do with cars. Some wheels. Good. Batteries. But patio seating? Then there's tents. Lighters. Toilet paper? I am so confused. Canadian Tire is not what I thought it was, is it?
It's essentially like a Walmart.
Yeah.
Why is it
Just the
shouldn't they
name
have
is-
adjusted the name?
throws them off.
Like Canadian Tires and stuff. It's not as catchy, but little Americans like me might actually
I've heard
know what the heck
rebuttal.
is being
The rebuttal
sold
is like, well, is Target like an archery store? In the same thought process.
Yeah, right.
Find something interesting, maybe we'll grab it out here and test it out. I just wanted, see what you.
All right.
I want to see how you
go
feel
inside.
about it. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
He's skipping your video,
So right off
Justin.
the bat, it's like a Target.
We're gonna do the same to him.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like
Whoa! Look at this. Is just like a store. The Americans saying it's like a Target. It's like Target, just like general.
But Target
like, I don't
doesn't
know, not necessarily a
offer automotive
department store.
No,
Is there
They
clothing?
got clothes. I
But
mean,
it's just
It's
a
a
bunch of
Walmart.
stuff.
It's the closest
Go mix it with
comparison is a Walmart.
Don't get me
'cause
wrong. I
Walmarts
like
do,
places where they sell.
Walmarts do have auto body sections,
yep.
like in an auto section.
Do they have-
And they sell tires.
do they do tire stuff there? Like, do they do repairs?
Yeah,
They do auto-
I've seen Walmarts that have like a
garage.
bays.
Yeah. I think you're right. All right.
If I just didn't know, that's what Canadian Tire was about.
Walmart and the Target.
They just never
So I'm
changed the
getting-
name. Just started in tires.
Different. Feels way more open.
That's right.
Yeah, they got grills. There's like grills back there, so it's like Walmart and Target. This is not at all what I was expecting.
It's a good location. There's another one down the street, Canadian
Everything a
Tire,
Canadian
that's not
needs.
as good as this one,
Yeah,
in my
this
opinion.
is a good one.
Yeah,
You need a
They got
flannel
grills.
shirt?
they got
They got it.
like kayaks and pool floaties hanging up.
I see the.
So
Like
that's what a
another
Target is?
sheet.
Like I know they had Target here as well, but like I don't remember ever thinking it was close to what this is.
Yeah, I would.
Target just has like a kitchen area. There's like a kitchen department,
Target's
and there's like
it's-
clothing department.
Target is more
there's some
clothing
food, There's a little
focused.
grocery store. Like it has a little bit of
Yeah, it's
everything.
definitely a Walmart. It
Is
feels more like a Loblaws.
Is that a good way to describe
Yeah,
Canadian
it feels like
Tire?
a Loblaws because like Joe
But Target
Fresh, they have
has
like a clothing
Exactly.
section.
Clothes.
They just
Is there no
and they
clothes here?
have a
No,
smart-
Okay,
not
no
for
clothes.
like the
Yeah,
normal
like-
clothes wear.
Yeah.
You want a giant match?
A giant match.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's a later. It's awesome. I want
Smells
to
clean, new.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh. Look at the film.
Oh, a little
So
Canadian
where are the
pillow.
tires?
Oh, but okay. If I just pause it here and look behind him, they're selling kitchen equipment back there. There's cleaning stuff. I see tools. Might as well be a Walmart. It's like a better. It's probably not as bad as a Walmart, especially an American Walmart. But
Better
you
than
just
Walmart.
come here and you can find a lot of the stuff you might need around the house. Basically, that's
It's
kind of
got
cool.
lots of stuff.
Yeah,
See
all the
everything
small
but
nickels.
tires
Yeah.
right now.
What do you say?
I see everything but tires right now.
Yeah. It's true.
Exactly.
Let's find the tires.
That is my
That's the whole
thoughts
plan.
exactly. I'm seeing everything except, or it's got a bit of everything. It just seems a little more nice to be in. Although it is kind of similar where it's all in a warehouse. It's just everything is presented a bit nicer.
That's very true.
The land of blenders.
Nice little popcorn maker.
Get a blender.
It's pretty affordable. Oh, that.
If I knew today, I'd be learning that you can buy a popcorn maker at Canadian Tire. I would have told you. I would have said, well, then I don't know what's real anymore.
$90.
You gonna get it?
No. We got kayaks. So it's like this weird mix of sporting, hardware store, and home goods store.
Out of sporting,
Good analogy. Yeah.
kitchen equipment, hardware, home goods, a little bit of everything. It is like a Walmart or Target.
I don't know what to tell you. it's its own thing. It's Canadian.
Oh
It
my
feels good to
gosh.
be here.
He's just.
Oh gosh.
It's its own thing.
Look at this shot. This says it right here. You can't even see the other side of the building.
It's a big one.
Canadian. It feels good to be here. It's fresh, something
Safe.
nice in the air. It's a good smell,
It is fresh.
right? There's a fresh tune.
Fresh. It's
It seems kind of fun though. Like
It's true. It is kind of fun.
Spend
He's kind of like.
hours.
Yeah.
You get lost.
Yeah.
Time does not exist in Canadian Tire, from what I can tell.
it's like it feels new. I hate the lights, but I always hated lights like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Just after a while, I'm just like
Fluorescent lights.
no food.
They have some snacky things like once in a while.
Yeah, like knick-knack, snack.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference from stores like this in America.
Very true.
Usually, in classic American fashion, there's lots of food to buy. Americans are very much willing to buy the
More
food
at the front of the store.
in the same place we
True.
buy,
And it's not
buy
very-
the
it's
lawn
very little of
equipment.
It's like candy and chips.
Yeah, knick-knack
and
snack.
crap.
And they sell things to make food in.
Yeah.
And blankets, lights, fixtures, everything you need.
So if you just need a quick purchase and not go on Amazon.
Yeah, this is your place.
This is your place.
This is
It's like Amazon in real life. Like everything you can imagine, except you can go and actually see it for yourself.
That's good.
All that rubber.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
You found
ah! Oh, it's very underwhelming.
The tire
I think
section.
he's upset as well. This is nothing. This is the tiniest tire selection I've ever seen. It is, but they do have an auto center. Like, funny enough, there is some aspect to Canadian Tire where you can get your tires changed. So not everything is a lie in life.
For your car.
Yeah.
Is this what you imagined?
Yes, it's some tires.
Not the best place to do
It's
it.
not as spectacular.
Definitely not as spectacular as you
No,
would
no,
hope.
no, no, it's not.
So
I want it
understand.
stacked to the
So sad.
ceiling. They only have one of each.
There's a pile here, no?
Yeah, there's a pile.
Okay.
Stack it up.
Yeah, it's like
He played into it
clearly
so well.
not meant to showcase tires very much. Canadian Tire. It's kind of an afterthought.
Now you're a little disappointed.
Well, you name your entire store after a tire.
All right, I think that's the thing. The store is called Canadian Tire. I guess it doesn't matter because Canadians who live in Canada, grow up in Canada, all know like what's at Canadian Tire,
don't
and it's
question
not a
it.
tire store. But
Exactly.
for anyone else from the outside coming in to the Canadian culture sphere, it's a bit deceiving. It's a bit like I would never have gone into a Canadian Tire ever, if not for knowing this now.
Yeah.
Not just any tire.
We don't,
Canadian
we don't want
tire.
you in there. We don't want that. Yeah, it's Canadian
secret.
Canadian
It's a
secret.
United States. They're not even Canadian tires. They're just.
But like an
tires.
American coming
don't
here
think
to
it's a
like,
sham.
it's like, oh shoot, I have
I
a
like
flat
the back.
tire.
It has a
Where do I
sign that
go?
says-
Yeah, so
Canada.
this is one thing before I go. We're about to end it, right? I think of but so I had an American friend, one of my friends I used to work with in Buffalo, was in Toronto. He texted me, he's like, "Hey, I got a flat tire. Like I don't know where to go." And I was like, "Oh man, you gotta Google like certain places and like maybe there's like Google like a tire repair shops or auto shops." And I'm like, "I don't know." And then an hour later, he's like, "Yeah, I went to Canadian Tire." I'm like, "It didn't even hit me.
Didn't even think about it.
I don't go there to change my tire. I go there for fucking blenders." I didn't even think about it.
Right.
But of course.
That's where you could have gone down. They do some plugs.
Garage. Is it though? Like it's. He got some flip flops. What a haul! What a Canadian Tire haul!
Canada for the
And a
first time
bucket.
in a while.
And some sunglasses.
Coming to
Glad to
Canadian.
be here.
I hope you enjoyed your first time inside a Canadian Tire.
Wow, I enjoyed it. I really did.
There you go.
You
What
didn't
a
even go to the
shocking
store.
but pleasant surprise.
So, a fun fact, I actually know someone who is working on a movie with Adam Sandler. And during the production of the movie, Adam Sandler would always go to Canadian Tire every once in a while because he loved the store. He was a huge fan of Canadian
No
Tire.
way.
Yeah, Mr. Adam Sandler loved it.
Greatest guy. Oh, that's
Canadian
so good.
Tire is a great store.
It is.
It's hard to get some help at that store when you're there and you need someone's advice.
Yeah.
Normally it's a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah.
But they have a great amount of products.
As you know, as you're
Everything.
Canadian.
Yeah. So great video.
yeah.
Joseph, thanks for joining me in the garage today.
Thanks for
I
having
appreciate
me
it.
here.
And don't forget to check out okanashop.com. Get Joseph's shirt and a whole bunch of other shirts. Use Joseph15 at checkout for 15% off.
Great. Now, how the hell do I get out of here?
Down.
See you later.
Press the elevator button. There you go. See you next time, guys.